Hey everybody, Talita Hernandez, Rebooted Mindset. How is everybody this new year? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's 2026. Can you believe it? 2026? I know I can't. I really can't. I can't believe that it's 2026. Another year has come and then my birthday is like around the corner. So that's another that's another thing. Anyway, I'm happy everybody's here. I'm just coming back to kind of say hi, do a couple little things. It'll probably be half an hour or so podcast today. I'm trying to fill up interviews for all the other podcasts. I kind of slowed down a little bit. The magazine has been it's been taking a lot of me. I have the magazine here. This was November and December's, okay, and that's why I'm keeping it short because I'm very picky when it comes to doing Spanglish Entertainment Magazine, and the fonts, the size, everything has to be exactly the same. So and I'm just going to tell my TikTok friends, I have my phone on the other end live on TikTok because I don't know how to hook this thing up yet. I'm trying to figure that out. How to get everything to stream all at once. So eventually I'll get that going. And hey, Mayra, ¿cómo está? So so yeah, I'm trying to get the TikTok thing going. Anyway, so I have TikTok on the other end, and hopefully people will see me there on Rebooted Mindset. I'm usually on Spanglish Entertainment, so most people know me a lot more there than on Rebooted, but they'll find me. They'll find me eventually. Yeah, I try to separate the things, right? The Spanglish Entertainment magazine is an entertainment magazine. So I did put a couple of things about health, but I don't think people are really paying attention. So there's a couple of articles that I put in here that were very good on health, and they will be republished in the new magazine that I am trying to accomplish for this month, and that is called Rebooted. Hey, you guessed it, Rebooted, right there, Rebooted. So I am in the process of having the new magazine, working on the new one. It's all doable. It's just time. About wellness. So it'll be natural health and wellness and just looking for alternatives. We're all trying to look for that fountain of youth, right? Everybody's looking to, less wrinkles. I'm going to be 61. Oh my God. Can you believe I'm going to be 61? Like, I have to add a number to it. Okay. I'm still not young. I'm still not old enough to retire. I got a letter the other day from Social Security. It says, well, your retirement age is 67. I'm like, when did it go up? I thought it was 65. And I was at 67, and then it talks about your monies, like you get X amount of money. So if you retire at 62 versus retiring at 70, I get an additional $1,500 a month if I wait 8 years, right? But how do we know we're going to be here in 8 years? I'm just saying. I mean, I want to live here. I want to live as long as I can, as long as I'm healthy and I got a brain that functions, and I can live a healthy life, right? But it's hard to say can you say you're gonna live here till, oh, I'm gonna live till 81. I had an interview that I did, and about somebody who did the death clock, and it was kind of, he said, oh, it's not supposed to be morbid, but it was kind of weird because it kind of goes through your health, right? And you have to answer all these questions. I didn't get to do it yet. I kind of like got weirded out to do it. I don't want to see a day that says you're gonna die at this day. No, I mean, it can't know the day, but it's giving you like a generalized, I guess, wake up call. So I wanted to talk about that. I want to talk about that today, about wake up calls. Okay, there's a lot of people that have passed away, famous people that you've seen in the TV, the media, that were artists, and I showcased some of those in this new issue of the magazine, talking about some of them, just a little memory of each person that maybe have touched your life. And they're people, they're friends of yours or families that touch your life, and they have suffered some kind of physical or ailment. I had a neighbor that collapsed on the floor and ended up having open heart surgery. We have a good, well, not good friend, but I hope he'll become a real good friend. Um, um, a DJ who's having a big celebration of life. We're like, celebration of life? Why is he having a celebration of life? He's alive. Isn't it funny how when a person dies, we call it celebration of life? How about celebrating the person while they're alive? Isn't that a good thing? Why do you wait until they pass away? Oh, he was such a good person. I don't want anybody coming to when I go telling me she was a good person. Yeah. I don't know. Did you eat at my dinner table? Did you really know who I was? Probably not. But yeah. So let's celebrate people's life, now living, because we've lost a lot of people. I lost my cousin last year. Um, Lost my cat. I have to mention my cat. Sorry, my cat, my cousin. I mean, I lost people that I known through other people, and it's sad to see them go young, or just sad to see them go at all. So, we just have to keep our health going. And one thing is that our being, like they say, black and brown, right? So our black community, our brown community, which we're all mixed together, because we're all one. But for some reason, because of our diets, there's a statistics, and it says here, Black Americans have the highest rate of hypertension in the world. And I talked about this before. So, and it's a lot of it's due to our diet, our cultural diet, I would say, right? Whatever we learn from our parents. It has to do with our environment. It has to do with a lot of things. Your environment, the people you're with. Maybe you're with different cultures that have different types of foods, or they know. Um, Sorry, I got. Oops, something happened to my. Sorry, my rebooted live got cut off. I don't know why they cut me off. So they never know. I was getting an interruption somehow, but I'm still here. I'm still here. It's 2026. So let's talk about this. So this is really important. They say the mortality rate. This is the research I done. Says I'm going to put this on my screen here because I can't. It's like I can't turn my head. Okay, so I have it here. So it says here that let me go back to my chart because I moved the page and now I went down. There it goes. So mortality. Black Americans are 30% more likely to die from heart disease than white Americans. Both Black and Hispanic adults have significantly higher rates of diabetes, a major fast track to heart disease. So I've talked before about heart disease and just diet, and you know what I found out? I was following this other guy online, and what I found out was I don't know what's going on with my thing here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this TikTok thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the other one because it's not working. So anyway, I find that many people just don't get it, like they don't want to change. It's not being drastic. Stop thinking about diets, stop thinking about restrictions. Get that out of your mind, because the minute you say I can't eat this or I can't eat that, that's when you want it, right? So you start restricting yourself, and now you're just frustrated. I'm angry. I'm angry, right? How do they say that? Angry. Then you're hungry and you're angry and you just want to eat, and you just whatever's around, so you grab whatever's there, because now you're like, forget it. I'm just gonna eat whatever I want because you don't want to deal with it, right? So, but yeah. But I tell people, don't make it so hard. This guy gave me a good idea. It's like, don't make it so hard. Don't make it that you have to restrict yourself. You like chocolate chip cookies? Eat a chocolate chip cookie. Just don't eat the whole bag. Isn't it just a smart thing? Just not don't eat the whole bag. You know? Just just take one cookie. So I'm gonna try to hook up to the other TikTok, because I know where they see me, and see if I can get on here, because it's social media. It's so complicated sometimes. But I'll see if I got the camera the wrong way. Anyway, it's unbelievable. I'll figure this out. I figure it out. No, that's not it. Flip the camera. There we go. So I am so sorry. So anyway, I was trying to hook up TikTok. TikTok people, I know they're gonna take a while to get on so they can hear me. Right now I'm on YouTube and on Facebook, on Spanglish Entertainment and Rebooted Mindset, since they're two separate brands, even though Rebooted Mindset is under Spanglish Entertainment Productions. So I know it gets confusing. I don't want to confuse anybody with the name. That's why I put Rebooted Mindset really big. And now that the magazine is going to come out, I invite you. If you have a business, anything in the health related field that's going to make us to help us get rid of wrinkles, have better skin, nice nails, hair, something for your gut. I mean, anything that's natural, that's good for you. I mean, let's do it. Let's bring it out to the population out there, and people get to know who you are. I have people that do breath work, meditation, sound healing, Reiki. There's so many things. Yoga, salsa dancing. See, I go for one thing. Freestyle music. We do everything, right? We love all our types of music and everything like that. And talking back again now that I'm on TikTok, um, that we were talking about heart disease and just your health in general. So with heart disease, I had a heart scan. They had something on Facebook. They had a commercial ad regarding getting a free heart scan, and we went there. Me and JC went there, and I was really surprised. I had my heart scan, and I had 0% plaque. Zero, zero. My arteries were all clear. I'm like, wow. That's really unbelievable. Yeah, Mayra la puse. I'm on TikTok on Spanglish Entertainment because Rebooted kicked me out for some reason. So I hooked up on Spanglish Entertainment, and just to talk about, people don't know I do Rebooted Mindset every Tuesday, and I'm live right now on YouTube because I don't know how to hook this TikTok to my computer. So if you're out there, come and help me because I need TikTok on the computer so I can have both streaming at the same time, and I can't find my stream key or whatever it is. I don't know. I have studio on the computer, and I'm a techie, but some of this stuff gets complicated, and it's probably not that complicated. I just need somebody to guide me and show me, and I'll be good to go. So if you're that person, contact me, Felita. Just send me a DM on here on TikTok or YouTube, wherever you are, and help me with this TikTok thing. So, so heart disease. Like I said, I know several people have just gone through this, have had open heart surgery. My neighbor did, another person that I know. And talking about that, we're having some big celebrations because you know what? We need to celebrate life. Celebration of life. Okay. Most of you heard it as a celebration, like when somebody passes. But you know what? Celebration of life is when you're alive. And that's what we're going to do January 18th. We're celebrating Cool Mike Ski, DJ Cool Mike Ski's celebration of life. He just had quadruple bypass surgery. He looks amazing. He's already DJing. He's moving around. He's on. Make sure you get on TikTok. He's always on TikTok at 11 a.m. He's also on in the evening. I'm not sure the time. And then, of course, Love and Freestyle is on every day from 8 to 10 in the morning. So check them out. Great artists, great people. And it's just been wonderful. I've been creating this community on TikTok of really good people. So TikTok is not all bad, okay, if you use it for the right thing, like always, like everything else, right? So what I'm saying is to tell people, don't make health so difficult. There's a lot of products, and on this podcast, on Rebooted, I will throw a lot of things at you because there's a lot of people that I interview. There's a lot of people that are experts, and I want to talk about that too. I want to show here. Let me just show the screen. Let me get to over here on the computer. And that's another thing I need to find out on TikTok. If I go on TikTok, can I do this? I need to share my screen. I need to fix the green screen that you guys are seeing on TikTok. You got my green background, but I can't get my image on there. So a lot of stuff I don't know. So anyway, next week, we're gonna have next Tuesday, I have Dr. John E. Lewis, and he is the president and founder of Dr. Lewis Nutrition. And he will talk about a product that he has for brain health. Now, I find that this brain health, it's very, very important to talk about brain health. I my mother has Alzheimer's, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Okay. She has a couple of memory things, but you know what? My mother's going to be 88 years old, and she can play that piano like nobody else. I can't play it. She plays the piano. She's a composer. She's a recording artist, my mother, from back in the 60s. She did salsa boleros. And she also still plays Chopin. She loves the classical music. She plays Chopin, Tchaikovsky, Beethoven. She was playing Fiorelisi the other day. A lot of them I don't know the names, even though I know the music. And I've heard it all my life, right? So, but music's another thing that's so good for you. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth because I didn't really schedule the whole program today because I'm starting to do the interviews for next Tuesday. But I did want to come on here and I always say it's never too late to reboot your mindset. So it's never too late to restructure your the way you think, right? To restructure the way you think and come on here and how do you call it? You wake up in the day and you feel like, I feel sluggish. I got a belly growing. This is like important. You know that the belly fat, if you have a big belly, that takes more toll on your heart. So if you have a belly, let's try to get that down. And the belly's the hardest. I know it's hard. It took me years to get rid of the belly. I had a big belly. Somebody told me, Ashley came by and said to me, "Oh, so what do you do?" And I was like, I'm not pregnant. So that's how big my belly was. So that's kind of crazy when your belly gets that big. And yes, la música heals the soul. That's right. That's right. Music heals. Music is healing. That's why I wake up every day with Love and Freestyle. They wake me up. Sometimes I don't want to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning because I work late sometimes. So I'm not an early bird, and sometimes when it's really quiet in the house and my mother and my aunt are sleeping, I'm like, shh, you can't make a peep. The minute you make your peep, they get up like FOMO, like what I miss. It's really sad when you have memory issues. My aunt unfortunately fell about 7 years ago, and she has been affected. Her mental ability has been affected. So now her she doesn't remember things in the past. Now I've had to like lock cabinets in the kitchen because she doesn't know when to stop eating. So she keeps eating and she keeps eating and she keeps eating. And then I go in the pantry and I go, what happened to, like, she ate a whole like 12 rolls of Hawaiian rolls with half a container of butter. Like, I can't have her doing that. So now she's upset because I locked the cabinet because I have to monitor what she eats. And then try to do all this stuff that I'm doing here while they're in the other room. So, which I'm going to stay probably another 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm going because I have to go cook. I got to go cook and something fast and nutritious. So, yeah, so I'd like to, yeah, I see you. I see you, Maida. Yeah, there you're on TikTok. Yeah, I want to hook this TikTok up. So my YouTube podcast that's going live, then you can see all my screens that I'm sharing, and my screen will look better. I have all the magazines on top here, but you will see it will look better. So I'm gonna get this TikTok thing going, right, Maida? We're gonna figure it out. I just haven't had any time. Honestly, I haven't had any time to look at it. Trying to finish up and now creating the second magazine. So it's a little, I don't know. I put the challenge on myself. I just like to be able to have another platform to give everybody. And then here's Spanglish Entertainment. I'm showing it on TikTok. So if you haven't seen Spanglish Entertainment, you can still see it online. I have all different events that's coming up. I'm going to show the flyers on TikTok, and then I'll show them on here on the show on YouTube. But right now we have pineapples, January 17th. Everybody's coming in for the 18th to see Cool My Ski. If you're around, let me put I'm going to put there's the flyer here, but I'm going to put it on my YouTube. Oop, I just ripped the magazine. All right, let me just go look on here because I have it here too. So let's see where it is. Oh, where's my flyers? Oh, where? Oh, there it goes. Oh, but that's the old flyer. Because unfortunately, Betsy won't be able to go. But anyway, here's the flyer. Unfortunately, Betsy won't be able to go. She has a prior commitment. We'll see her at another time. But if you want to see her, you can see her on the 18th. So on the 17th, we're going to be at Pineapples in Melbourne. We're going to be at Pineapples in Melbourne on the January 17th. Come over. JC Colon's going to have his whole salsa orchestra performing 12 people. I think it's 10 or 12. I think 10, maybe 10. You know how they never make the stage big enough. Why do they do that? They never make the stage. People open up restaurants or places, and then they think about the after effect. Oh, where are we gonna put the music? No, think about it first. Like that's what we did when we had our studio in Fort Lauderdale. Um, but anyway, so we have the 17th is at Pineapples in Melbourne, and on the 18th, I'm looking for the flyer. Da da da! Celebration of life. Cool my ski. Okay, January 18th starts at 1 p.m. It's a brunch. We have so many artists. That, I mean, I can't to name all of them. Okay, we have special guest George Anthony's going to be there. George Lamont, Miami Mike, Sammy XO, Betsia, Jay Quan, Ty Bless, Blaze Hunter, Queen Rage. All these people are going to be at the event on January 18th to celebrate Cool My Ski life, his life that he's living right now. And he's going to live with all of us, DJing and playing his music, you know? But that's how we live life. Music is so important. I'm going to go over to a couple of events because you know what? I've been researching and reading about, we all people want to go to the gym and, lift weights and all that stuff, which is great and it builds muscle and everything. But what I found out is as you get older, even the weights are really good for you. I don't like this angle. Sorry, guys. I'm like, the angle on the TikTok is not nice. So, anyway, so what I find out is it's not just about exercising, it's about having a lifestyle. It's about your lifestyle. It's about having a lifestyle of enjoyment, of lifestyle, of cruising. I just found out this incredible thing. I know cruises have been around forever, but I really never went on it. I'm like, why do I want to go on a cruise? I wish I would have done it with the kids when they were younger. We really would have had some good times. But I'm going to do it now with them because it's not too late. I'm going to do some cruises for my family. And we're planning our other cruise. Talking about cruises, we're planning our second Spanglish Party cruise for October. Oops, my phone just fell down. October. October. I haven't have a date yet. As soon as I get a date, I will let you know. Salsa freestyle. It's called Spanglish, so we're doing all kinds of music, and it's all about bringing the community together and doing dancing and enjoying music. Because you know what, music it heals your soul. It gives you a euphoria when you hear your favorite song, and especially when you see your favorite artist. Okay, I've had the privilege to meeting many artists that I grew up listening to, and it's been so amazing to meet them and get to know them as a person. It's just been awesome. So I can't wait to January 18th. There's going to be a lot of people out there. I can't wait to see all the guys and girls singing freestyle, and maybe JC will jump on stage and do a salsa. Maybe let's see. Never know. Spanglish Entertainment will be in the house and enjoying the music. So come on over to get your tickets. I think it's on Eventbrite. And same thing with the event in Pineapples is on Eventbrite. And then let's see, do I have the flyer? Where is it? This Sunday, where is my flyer? Oh, I don't see the flyer on here. This Sunday, we're going to be at Katrina's. I can't find the flyer. All right, I'm gonna have to add it. Anyway, Katrina's. We're gonna be at Katrina's. Lady G Entertainment will be at Katrina's. We're doing Freestyle Social this Sunday, January 11th. Come by, swing by, say hi. If you're in the Orlando area, please come by at Katrina's. You can look up Katrina's Mexican Cafe or something like that. I'll put up the flyer later and come to the event. It's a great time. We just dance and we have a DJ and we just have a good time. That's it. We just relive our youth again, like I'm 16 again, roller skating on the ring. I saw these guys the other day doing the dance. Remember when we were on roller skates? Oh my gosh. And they were bebopping on skates. I'm like, I wish I could do that again. Now I'm afraid I don't want to go on skates anymore, roller skates, or forget about rollerblades. Because if I fall, you know, something might break. I know. I wish we could be over here. The freestyle thing is going to be so good January 18th. It's going to be amazing. Um, and then January 17th for JC. And then we have see what other events coming up. We have a lot of events coming up. May 2nd, of course, we're going to have the big event in Kissimmee. So check that out too. And again, I was going to go to the flyer. So I'm trying to get back to used to everything. Okay, here's May 2nd. May 2nd is a tribute to two giants. That's what it says. Un tributo a dos gigantes. So we have five salsa artists performing. It's going to be at the Holiday Inn at the Royal Ballroom at 3011 Main Gate Lane in Kissimmee. Just go to spanglish-entertainment.com and you can get your tickets for the show for May 2nd. We have VIP tables, sponsorships available too, and we also have vendor booths that are available too that you can come out and have your products come out there. So let us know what you have, and we'll see if it's on the list of approved vendors that we can use for the event. Um, so I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And then there's always, I know we already did the events in Miami. I think this one was oh no, this one January 17th. This was in Times Square. This is in New York, New York, baby. Go see Jesse B and Aina and Jay Mazur and AB Cruz. Go see some freestyle music in New York City. Okay, that's going to be an awesome event too. So we always have. I'm always promoting freestyle, salsa, just events going on town. There's a whole bunch of other events going on in town. I think up in Daytona Beach as well with A1A Productions, Ralph. Also, there's a lot of things going on. But just one thing, just stay healthy. I'm going to give you the best that I can. I'm going to come back next Tuesday. Like again, I have Dr. John Lewis next week. He will be live at 5:30 here on the show. You can ask questions to him. And we will talk about nutrition. He has Dr. Lewis Nutrition and we're going to talk about brain health, which we need brain health. I don't know about you. Um, the brain is really important. And I don't know, but many people who are new to the channel might not know my journey. You can always go back to my first episode. This is my 113th episode. Also let you know, you can see me on YouTube. You can see me on iHeart and some other platforms. I'm having some problems. They wiped away my main podcast where I distributed everything. So I am in the process of trying to get 113 episodes back online to get to everywhere. So I'm really frustrated. And the same thing with Spanglish. I have another like, I don't know, 50, 100, I don't know. I have so many things to upload. I need to be like an octopus. I need like 8 arms. I need like 8 arms to go one arm here, one arm over there so I can and like 3 computers, so I can do upload here, and work on the magazine over here because I don't know what else to do. So we're getting popular. Just need to get some more customers out there and spread this word out, build this community. That's what I'm trying to do. We're heading to Orlando. We're in Alabama. We're in Wiregrass area. Everybody, Wiregrass area. Do you know what that is? That is going towards at the end of Florida. You got the Panhandle, and then it goes right into Alabama. Okay, so I have to look at my geography because I'm really, really bad. So let me just look at my geography for a minute because I need to see what's next to Alabama. Hey, Mike, are you there? Can you tell me what's next to Alabama? Alabama, Alabama. There we are. Alabama, Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia is next to Alabama. Okay, I should know my geography, huh? Mississippi, Mississippi, and Georgia. So yeah, we got to get up to Georgia. Maida, we got to get to Georgia. That's the next thing we're gonna do is get up to Georgia. Georgia's right next to Alabama, and then I don't know, maybe we'll go to Mississippi. I've never been to Mississippi. Mississippi. I remember how to spell that in school, right? Mississippi. Woo! I had to do the song in school in like ninth and third grade to remember how to spell Mississippi. But yeah, we're working our way up the coast here. But we expanded to Wiregrass area, so it's exciting. We had a great trip. We went to Alabama and we were there with Mayra, DJ Mami Songa, and we had such a good time. We went to the Whoville. Whoville. Anybody heard of Whoville? Okay, so Whoville is Dr. Seuss, right? So the people they have a festival every year in Alabama, and they dress up. People have like the Grinch is there, and then people have like some people have the makeup like they were the Grinch and everything. So I said next year I'm gonna dye my hair green or that and my face green and be like a Grinch. I wanted to get dressed up. It was so fun. You know, you're never too old for it. I'm sorry. I don't care how old I am. You have fun. Okay. They had music, they had live bands. The community came out in the town. It was really nice. And they had like the school band and everything. Oh, it was just so nice. So nice to see the youth playing music and just the community comes out together, you know. Great people in Alabama. You know how they say that the Southerners, the South, well they're like the South for me, even though Florida's South, but they're really friendly. I think Floridians were too. We were in Enterprise, Alabama for the Whoville festival. It comes out once a year. Oh, and then I heard from Maida, they have where's the peanut festival? The largest peanut festival in the world or something? That's a peanut festival. I guess if you're not allergic, please don't go if you're allergic. But they have the largest peanut festival. Not sure what they do. They probably have music and fairs and all this stuff too on there. And that'll be another fun thing. So, you know, what's interesting is every state has something different, right? Every state has something else. You know, in Florida, we got beaches everywhere. There's a lot of events on the beach. But there's also, you know, there's also a lot of other things you can do. There's lakes up here. You can go RV camping, and I want to get an RV. I want to get an RV. Any RV sponsors on there? Call me. I need an RV. Camping World, RV General. What's the other one? Airstream. I don't know. There's so many different RV companies. I want an RV. We want to travel. We want to be able to travel and with the RV and go to different locations. And then be able to I can cook my food there. I have a hard time going out to when I travel to go and have different food outside because I don't know where I'm eating. Sometimes it's like, what is that? And I don't know. I like to try different foods. Don't get me wrong. I like all different foods, but I'm just careful what I eat. I've gotten stomach issues, and I'm just careful. Not everybody cooks the same way you do, right? Nobody cooks the same way. I cook every day at home, which I'm going to cook now because I'm hungry and everybody else is hungry. But yeah, JC's online. Hey, JC. Yeah. So yeah, we were in Enterprise, Alabama. Mayra said, "Did your mama?" Someone says 3 hours away from Atlanta. That's not bad. We're gonna have to do a road trip. You know, JC, yeah, Alabama was awesome. So we have some great new. I have to look here. I don't have it on my phone. I have my phone on TikTok, so I can look at some other people have. Well, we'll talk it on Spanglish. So check us out tomorrow, Wednesday. Do we have JC? Do we have a show tomorrow? I don't even know we have a show tomorrow. I know next week we have a show. I got the flyers for next week. Let me just. Oh, no, I don't have them. But anyway, please check out our social media and our website to see our next show. We have Chrissy Ais next Thursday on the Freestyle Showcase, and we have Orquesta. I gotta look. We have another guest for Wednesday. La Felta, the Orquesta La Felta for Spanglish Cafe, which is mostly in Spanish and Spanglish. Okay, it all depends. And most of the time is in Spanish. JC is running that show. I'll pop in once in a while. 3 shows a week is a lot. And we're going to restart doing some other things soon too, some other shows. So, whew, and other platforms. So we're going to see how that goes. But we are expanding. So it's going to be really, really good. Thursday. Oh yeah, Thursday we're gonna have the 2025 recap. So I guess we're gonna do a recap on Wednesday too for Spanglish Cafes. Thursday we're gonna do a recap of 2025. We're gonna have to get everything, all our stuff together, all our flyers. We did so many events, and yeah, and rebooted. I guess I'll put out a video later to kind of recap some of the people that I've interviewed over the year because I thought I interviewed some really really good people. A lot of books that I have gotten. I haven't read all of them honestly. I have done some speed reading. You know, it's like I pick up the magazine. I can read pretty fast. So I'm like, I read like the first couple of pages. I kind of go in the middle, and then I never get into the back because I don't like reading the end yet. But usually the beginning and the middle, just trying to get through some of the gist of the book, so that I can go back and read it. So anyway, remember Spanglish Entertainment Magazine. You can go online, check it out. If you want to advertise or any marketing promotions, just let us know. Um, we're one. We're one. Spanglish Entertainment is a media entertainment company, and under there we follow our three podcasts: Rebooted Mindset, and also, mm, yeah, Jesse's on. Um, Hey Jess, yes, you got to get on the show. I invited you on the show, so you got to tell me when you want to come on the show and let's do your interview. I have a person on TikTok that she wrote a book about things that she's gone through in her life, depression and just pressures of life, um, especially dealing in the LGBT community. And we'd love to have her here tell her story. She seems like an awesome person. I ran into her. Actually, I ran into Jess at the Publix near where I live, and I'm like, hey, I know you. I looked at her. I know she looked at me too because I saw her, and I'm like, is that her? And she kind of looked at me like we both looked at each other and knew that we knew each other. So yeah, you never know where you're gonna run into me. Sometimes I'm not too. I'm just casual. I'm really simple, right? I'm really simple. I like my flip flops, my Crocs flip flops, and my spandex shorts and something comfortable, and I'm happy, so happy. Okay, I've gotten older now. I can't wear high heels. I can't be uncomfortable. I can't be, you know what I mean? Like I have to be comfortable. And then this Florida weather, it could be hot one time. It's 77 degrees right now. I think that's what it says. Let's see what it says. Because the other day, let me tell you, okay, it's 77 right now. Like it's like unbelievable. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's 66. See, I was wrong. My computer didn't update. It's 66 right now, which is nice. But the other day when we had that cold front, it was 36 degrees. Okay. I moved to Florida. I don't want 36 degrees. I moved only 2 hours from south where I lived. I'm literally 3 hours from Miami, right? So 3 hours from Miami, and it gets this cold up here. It got cold in Miami too in the cold front. But man, I don't like the cold. I like a little bit, but I don't have anything to wear. That's the problem. I do have a mink coat. Can you believe we still have our mink? My mother and aunt still have their mink coats from New York, so we kept them. And the other day we're like, we should get rid of them. And I said, you know what? Let's hold the mink coats. There's two jackets, but I feel bad wearing it because of the whole thing with the minks and the people throwing people like paint on you because you had a mink coat because you killed the mink. I didn't kill it. I just bought the coat, and there was a whole big scandal about mink coats. So I feel bad to wear it because I feel somebody's going to attack me while I'm wearing the mink coat. So I'm sorry. That wasn't my fault. Anyway, guys, it was great to see you guys. I will see you next week. Where, like I said, with Dr. Lewis will be on. We're doing brain health. I will be posting all that up so you can see and be prepared for that show. And let's see what we can get into and help our brain health, help our body health. And remember, don't make it difficult. Like I always say, it's never too late to reboot your mindset. So what I mean is, it's never too late to think, have an open mind, research, see what's good for you. Right now, people who have had surgery and things like that, the doctor told you have to change your lifestyle. You have to change your eating habits. There's a lot of things you have to do in order to stay healthy. You can't just have surgery. Oh, I'm good now. And then just continue, doing your bad habits, smoking cigarettes, maybe drinking too much alcohol or overindulging in anything, right? Everything you overindulge in is not good for you. Okay. I overindulged having hot tea. I drank so much tea that I started losing too much weight because I wasn't eating, I was drinking tea. So there you go. I was drinking a good thing, but I overdid it. So don't overdo it. There's not to overdo it for 2026. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. Mwah. It's going to be a great year. So we will see you again soon. And if I can find where I'm going, I would be great. I need JC to do my controls. I don't like doing it no more. Anyway, bye guys. See you Tuesday. And on Wednesday and Thursday too, we'll be on. Bye.
Lovely.